Hi, I'm Sarah and welcome to this life skills course on low mood. I've worked in digital mental health settings for the last 12 years. I feel like from what I've seen and worked with young people in all of those settings, they've been experiencing low mood and depression to varying levels. Here are my thoughts on what you might be going through right now. I think low mood and depression is something that many young people experience, and here at the Mix it's a topic that people talk to us about really frequently. It really varies from person to person. I think from what we see, it's not a predictable pattern of thoughts or feelings, and for everybody that can fluctuate. Some days may feel better than others, some days may feel much more difficult. Often there isn't a really clear cause, but it seems to be something that young people can consistently struggle with over time. People aren't alone if they're going through periods of low mood or depression. It's always okay to reach out and seek support from somebody, either family, friends, a professional, services like ours, and then sometimes hearing that you're not alone or that there's other people who are in a similar position can be really helpful. It's not your fault, you're not on your own, the right support is out there. It just takes some courage to access that sometimes. We know that low mood isn't a sign of weakness, and I would say that the fact that you're battling and keeping going and being able to take the steps to engage in videos like this or seek support actually shows a sign of strength. So low mood and depression often occurs when things that we're carrying or things that we've seen or experienced feel too heavy. So when that load becomes too much, that's when we see low mood or depression in people. They feel like they can't carry that heavy weight around any longer, and it starts to impact on their day-to-day life. We can't predict how we will respond and react to certain circumstances in our lives, and so that's much like depression. Our response is very different to the circumstances that we've experienced. But what we do know is that there's typical types of support that will help people who are experiencing low mood or depression. I think sometimes for people, depression can start off slowly and subtly, and you might find that it gradually starts to creep into different aspects of your life, even if perhaps you didn't notice it at first. So things like how it impacts on your thought process or how you feel about certain things that maybe interested you previously, you're starting to find that you're not interested in anymore. It might impact on relationships, hobbies like I just mentioned, or you might find that it affects your ability or interest in going to school or college or work. And when you find that it starts to impact on those things, that's a really crucial time to try and get some support. It's not predictable and it doesn't look the same for everybody. But what we do know is that the earlier you can get some support and some help, the easier things are likely to be for you to manage rather than you having to go through this alone. Thank you for sticking with us and going through this life skills course. Remember, you're not alone and support is out there for you.